Okay, it's 11 or 12 after 4 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up a little after 3 o'clock. My heart's so sad. The dream that God gave me was so real. I almost feel like He is moving me to tell you what I feel in my heart. I'm a broken man. I am broke. I cannot pay my bills. I'm behind on my mortgage. But I would never, ever go out and steal to supply anything that I need. The dream was so real you would not believe it. God is moving on my soul and my heart to tell you this. It's so sad. It's something I would never do in my character. I would never do it. I was at some place, I guess it was Oswego. Me and my best friend Kenneth Dupree were there. We were trying to get ready to go trawling on the boat that God blessed him with. As we walked in the place, I seen some money laying on the ground and a credit card or an ATM card with it. I picked it up and put it in my pocket. I know I would never do that. And just to reinforce so God would see how I would do. As I walked forward a little more, I found some more money. I just picked it up and put it in my pocket. At the same time, I looked and there's somebody that was looking at me do this, but they didn't say nothing neither. We went and did what we had to do. And I was coming back, I lost track of my friend. I couldn't find him. I was ready to go. I searched all over in the store, and I couldn't find him. So I figured he went back down the back of the place, and I started walking towards the back. He pulled up in a truck with his friend. I said, "Where you been?" He says, "I'm helping the guy. He dropped his money in his credit card." And I didn't say anything, and I know in my heart I would never ever do that to somebody that's worse off than me. No matter how bad things are. I'd much rather die than do something like that. I was raised different. It woke me up from my sleep. I couldn't breathe. I'd been crying in my sleep. My heart is so heavy right before Thanksgiving, and I have nothing to be thankful for, except that God gave me another chance to live. I begged him and begged him, why didn't he let me just die when I went to sleep in that hospital? I can't take it no more. I think of killing myself all the time, and I don't want to do that. I know I can't do that. But it works on my mind all day. My waking hours are filled with how can I just end my own life? I don't know what to do no more. And I'm begging you, please, from the bottom of my heart, please, people, understand that this man was just doing the job he was given. On no account, nobody stole cigars, and he damn near killed a police officer. He made a cop kill him. I know he did. He was gonna kill that man as much as he can. He was just pissed because he shot him in the hand. Please, people, please stop it. You have what is known as cause and effect. You cause and set things in motion that you cannot control. You will have a reaction that you did not want. People are blowing up and tearing their towns down, and they are protesting in the street. There are so many evil people in this world. God, you got to come back and take care. Please, Jesus, return and take these people and show them the doors and the gates of hell. Every last one of them, from the president all the way down to these people that are just there with their cameras and they causing this to happen. If they wouldn't put it on TV, if they wouldn't be out there filming it, the people would stop. Do y'all realize how many hundreds of thousands of dollars, is probably in the millions now, of money that you caused to be wasted because of some low-life piece of crap that didn't deserve to draw another breath on this planet? You people forget that the man strong-armed the robbery, a little Vietnamese man, and his wife, he stole from them. You're actually going to war for somebody that stole something. Are you that crazy? Is your heart that hard that you can't understand what it is to do things like that? I really don't understand it, Lord Jesus. What gives these people the right to go and burn down somebody else's building? Go in and loot and steal from them like it's okay because some low-life piece of crap thug took some cigars from somebody else. That was the cause, and y'all keep forgetting the cause. If that man would have not stolen the cigars, this would not be happening right now. Y'all need to stop with this stupid stuff and go on with your lives and teach your babies not to do that. No matter how bad things are, it's not worth your soul to steal a nickel from another person. I am so upset with this world. I have been worrying and crying and just dreading what y'all doing. Y'all need to stop. You need to stop taking and filming this. Fox News, CNN, MBN. Oh my God, I can't even say it. They're all so crooked. Only one's a little better than the other, and it's not by much. Fox News, you're just as wrong and guilty in this as everybody else. If you're out there filming, they're gonna come out and play their roles. You can't do this anymore. Stop filming it. Leave them people be there. Well, once they see there's no more cameras, they won't have no place to show. And what I mean by that is just this simple. You're there to catch a video of things that's going to happen. And while you're there doing that, they're gonna come out and give you your show. If you would just stop this stuff for one moment and think about the stage that you're giving. This low-life man that was shot by a police officer just doing his job, the same thing you would do if it was anybody else. You would protect your life and feel in danger. If you had a gun when somebody's trying to hurt you, you would shoot them. And if they turn around and come back and try to hurt you some more, you would shoot until they didn't move anymore. The man was just doing his job. He was in fear for his life from a man that was much bigger than he was. He was not a child. Anybody over the age of 12 is deemed by God to be responsible for their actions. You become of the age of what they call knowledge. You know right from wrong. Your right, your wrongs, they're all wrote down somewhere. He's keeping score. Don't ever think he don't. He don't never stop watching. He's watching all of you give these people the stage to perform their play. You need to quit giving them the stage. Bill O'Reilly had it right. Why didn't the governor send the National Guard in and protect those poor people's businesses? All they had to do was stand out there. If they would have took and say, okay, here's an area that you can come and protest, and they would stay in there and protest. If you get out in the street and start with your mask over your face, you think you're hiding from somebody? Do you not realize that all those pictures and all those cameras have caught your face and your actions? You're going to have to answer to God, because He don't have a camera. He has a direct link to your mind. He moves on my mind. He gives me dreams, and all I can think of is Daniel. My middle name is Daniel. And I know that Daniel was an interpreter of dreams. I dream this. He gives me vivid dreams that are just like I am there. I can see everything. I can feel everything. I can smell everything. And he showed me that I should not, no matter how bad things get for me, I'd much rather live in a box under the interstate than have to do that to another person. You know you were raised different from that. You were raised to be a good person. The devil is holding you back. It's not the white man that's holding you back. It's not the green man holding you back. It's yourself. It's how you anger people towards you, the things you do. You want people to give you respect. How do you expect us to respect you when you do not respect us? You have to give respect to gain respect. God gave you your life. You need to stop all this craziness. It's not helping. It's not. Because the half of this country that's upset and mad and banging on the doors and turning cars over and doing all this stuff, the other half, you just make them matter. You just make them where they can't stand you. Why would you take and bring yourself down to that level and be out there in the street? And this is to Michael Brown's stepfather. You are nothing but a piece of low-life garbage, standing out there in that crowd and yelling to burn this MF down. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down. Now what is that going to gain you? Tell me. Think about it. What have you gained? You're out there, you and Michael Brown's mama are doing this for a show. You want money. That's all it is. Because if you'd have cared 1 millimeter for that child, you would not have let him go out the door that day and do that. You would have been more proactive in your education of that child. We have to stop it. I have sins and stuff that I carry in my heart, and things that I've done and things that I do. But that's something I got to answer for, and beg God for forgiveness. Please stop all of this. What gain you all of the earth, and you still can't take it with you when you go? All you rich people that are uber rich and you got more money than you can spend in 100 lifetimes. Like President Obama said, how much is enough? How much? How much is enough? When will you say, okay, I got enough that I can live my life the rest of my days and not have to work or worry about anything? All the rest is just for show. Give it away to the poor. Give it to people that will train people. Give it to programs where there's poor babies in the hospital dying of cancer. Put a stop to these people that are pushing abortion, and this is to every woman that goes there. Yes, I believe it's your right, it's your body, you can do what you want, but just remember you're killing somebody. You're killing our future generations of doctors and lawyers and everybody else. What if the baby that you're carrying, that you abort, would have grew up and became the man that, or woman that discovered the cure for cancer, how to just turn it off where it doesn't grow? Do you realize for 1 second that precious gift that God gave you to carry a life in your womb, and you still hard-heartedly go someplace and let somebody, well, we can just take it out and you'll be all right? Well, how about this? This is where you should practice your birth control. Close your legs, ladies. There's a theory that I don't remember, I seen it on a movie or something the other day. The lady said, you know how you stop from getting pregnant? He said, you put a aspirin between your knees and you clutch it and hold it there. That's what you have to do. You believe that you can do this and get away with it. Yes, it's all right. You don't have a child. But do you realize that little baby in the womb that God put there? He could have been the man that grew up to cure cancer, not just treat it, but cure it. We have such a world of turmoil right now. People, you need to change your life, because I've been taught all my life that the rapture is coming. Make steady all your plans. Get on your knees and beg God for forgiveness that you will make it. God will take one and leave the other. Read your Bible. It's not just some book. It's a history of man for over 3,000 years or longer. You did not evolve, or you did not evolved from monkeys, or it grew up and this, that. God said he made you in his image. You were made. That is the point. God came here and see what good this planet was, and he left his people, and he chose to take care of this world and live here in peace. My daddy used to tell me all the time, they'll be shouting, peace, 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 and there will be none. But you see it now. There is no peace. What do you gain by doing this? You gain a bottle of alcohol and get loaded, and that's what it's about. You're just so foolish, people, to do things like that. Take it from a man that is broken and hard and tired. I can't even hardly work anymore. Please, people, if you see this video, pass it along. It's from my heart. It's so heavy with the burdens I carry. You just don't know the trouble the next man has. You can look at him and say, well, he's got it made, but you don't know what he's going through. You don't know what's in his head. You don't know who you're attacking. Do you attack somebody that might just be having a bad day and they just shoot and kill you? Why do you want to live a life like that? Don't you realize that your immortal soul is in, I'll say it right, your immortal soul is in danger of being put in hell for all eternity? Is it worth your soul to be tormented to the rest of your life? That's what it is. It's not about being Christian or Islam or Muslim or Hindu or whatever other religion, Buddhas or whatever. You have a right to breathe on this planet, but you also have a responsibility to do things in the right way. Just because you're so down and out that you think that everybody owes you something, ain't nobody owe you nothing. This life is not meant to be easy. It's a test for all. It's a test for all of us. All of us that you see walking and doing their things in their daily lives. It's a test to see the mettle of your character. You have to hear the words. I'm not preaching to you as a Christian. I'm preaching to you as another fellow human being. You didn't evolve. You were special. You were put here. If evolution is so true, then why haven't you seen anything evolve to a different state other than from alive to dead? The chicken no longer changes its place. It's not evolved anywhere from other than being a chicken. A horse is always going to be a horse. A human is always going to be a human. We didn't come from just evolving and things were right and all these science talk about evolution and all these people that believe in evolution. Then why do you can't stop trying? You stop every time something gets in danger that you're going to take it. Okay, well, we're going to save the whale. We're going to save this little frog. We can't kill this fly and this, that, and the other thing. You constantly trying to stop evolution. We're meant to be a different thing. We're different from every other thing in this world, only by a few different genes. Just a couple genes different, and I'm a man and not a chicken. Do you not understand that? We were made in God's image, and God breathed life in Adam. And then Adam was lonely, so he made Eve. He took a rib from Adam and he gave it to Eve and he created it. And he said, look, Adam, I made you a companion to be with you when I'm not. Remember me in your prayers, but this is the companion, somebody that you can use and have. He just told him you can't eat the tree of knowledge. That's where all the things went wrong. In the Garden of Eden, so many thousand years ago. They ate the forbidden fruit, and when they did, we happened. Your mother gave birth to you. Why are you not giving birth to the child that you carry? Do you think that God on Judgment Day, when you die and go face the Master, or if you just feel like you just gonna die and they put you in the ground and the worms hit you and it's over with, well, that's fine too. You don't have no more pain, no more worries. Either way. Do you not understand? That's your paradise. If it's to be put in that box and put in the ground, to never be heard or seen no more. Somebody carries you in their hearts. Just remember that before you do something. Somebody somewhere loved you. Love conquers everything. When you show no love and no mercy, you think the Father God is going to give you any mercy? Is he going to show you any mercy? He's going to depart. He's going to say, "Depart from me, I do not know you." You're not the creature that I left there on that earth. You're not there to do what you think you were supposed to do by robbing, stealing, and killing people. Yes, sir. It's the things that you do in this life are wrote down. I have a grandniece. Her name is Carmen. My nephew named that child Carmen because he understands that the things that you do start with everything you do. This video is going to be long. It's 25 minutes. I've been sitting here up for over an hour and I still have the tears rolling from my eyes. My sinuses are stopped up because this is working on my mind. I see it coming. I see it. Wake up, people. Wake up, you people of Israel. Your God is coming for you. He's coming to take you away. But no, we have truly evil men that are running this country. We were the bright shining star on the hill that everybody on this whole planet, if they hear about America, they want to come here. Can you not understand, no matter how bad you think you have it, you don't know about that poor baby in Africa that's starving to death. We went to war over stupid stuff. We went to war with people that just don't want to do right and they just want to be left alone. Well, leave them alone. Go where you're needed. There's millions of people in Africa that die and starve to death every day. They're killed and bludgeoned and their hands cut off. Their women are raped and then murdered. Why haven't you done anything, Obama? You're supposed to be the great communicator you say you are. You say you got Christian values. I see none in you. I didn't see any in any of the presidents here that would not go and stop this stuff over there. Kill them all. Let God sort them out. If they out there hurting and robbing and killing people, they need to die. That's not what you're going to do. You can't reason with that person, just like they can't reason with these people walking on the street. You have lost your moral compass and you need to get it back fast because God's coming. Judgment Day is coming for you and me. I'm going to have to stand before the Father and give a full account of my life. I hope to God that He sees the good that I did, the help that I gave other people. I let them use me and abuse me. You can't get no more better than that. I try to help people out. I don't try to rip them off. I don't want to steal from them. But yet and still we have people that just don't care. They're going to go out and change a part in your air conditioner and tell you, oh yeah, it costs X number of dollars and you didn't need it in the first place. He was just guessing. I try not to guess. I try to check everything out. But still, I can see sometimes that I make mistakes. I'm human. I have needs just like everybody else. I don't want to rob and steal and cheat somebody out of their money they need. I help everybody that I can. I do. I try to be up, straight, and forward, and honest, and tell them the things that I've learned in my life, how people actually can use and abuse you. They come into your house during an air conditioning call, and while they're there, they'll take and fix the thermostat to where when you come to wintertime, you go to turn your heater on and it don't work. So you call this repairman back. Now my wife has come up.
What you doing, baby?
I'm making a video that I'm going to post online. I'm begging with these people to stop all this. They are doing this in the name of a man that stole. He was a thug robber. He strong on robbed these people that were lesser than he is. God said, if you do to the least of my children and my people, I shall do to you. You can't get into this life for free. Everything costs. One way or another, you're going to pay for it. So I'm begging you, please, stop all this. See, you can see my wife, she's right there. She gets up every day. I would beg God to give me an employee like that. She's never late. If she's late, it's because something happened beyond her control. She has a person that every day watches over her shoulder to make sure she's doing the production that she thinks that she needs from her. She's judging one person against another, and she's taking the other one and telling this one, well, you so-and-so did this. Why can't you? Well, it's different people. Different people work at different speeds. But if you got an employee that's willing to get up every morning 3 hours or 4 hours before she has to go to work, to get ready to go to work, she goes in early. She's there for work. Then she comes home and she sits in her bed at her computer and she still works as long as hard as she can while she's sitting in the bed. She works overtime and doesn't get paid for it. People, if you had the will and the strength and the morals that my wife had, you would be blessed beyond measure. But it's always the good people in this world that don't get anything. You try your best and you help everybody you can. Do you work extra hours to try to help somebody, or do you sit there and wait for a handout? We don't need you to have a handout. You need a hand up, and once you're up, you should go. Only the people that can't go are the people that deserve a handout. Like me, I've worked my whole life to bless as many people as I can. I do things for them, and I come home and my wife said, well, why'd you do that? Well, I didn't have the heart to take them people's money. If you see how they live and what they're going through, some of them are scamming me, I know, but still, I understand that God gave me a gift that I am to share with all the rest of the world. I do it as much as I can. I'm no longer the man I used to be. I'm not physically able to go no more. I'm at the end of my rope. I tied a knot and I'm holding on for you, Jesus. I'm holding on. I won't let that night go, no matter what. I'll just sit there and hang on that knot. Lord Jesus, I remember that from a pastor that my daddy loves so dearly. He's gone to heaven with my daddy. His name is Jerry Steele. He was the best, kindest man I ever met. He grew up in a lot of famous people. They all went their ways. One of them was Mickey Gilley. He was friends with all of them. Oh my God, I ain't got nothing to blow my nose no more. I got it. He was a godly man. He strode this earth like a man of God's supposed to be. He loved people so much that he would give of his own pocket to make sure you had something to eat, because he knew just as soon as he gave it, it was coming back tenfold to him. You make fun of people that are religious and have beliefs. It's not a religion. It's the moral compass they install in you. They point it north so you understand. But you constantly let that sucker turn south and you're going the wrong way. North is up, south is down. It's always been that way unless you live on the other side of the earth. Then up is still north and down is still south. Imagine that. You're installed with a compass. At age 12, that compass is activated. It is activated to show you the way to go. Your mom, your daddy, the teachers, your pastor, your rabbi, your priest, all of them. They take and give you your moral compass after it's turned on. They show you how to use it. And yet and still you forget. You have no conscience. There's nobody inside of that little head telling you right from wrong. Kathy, you can do whatever you want, baby. No, I'm fine. Turn it on so you can warm the room up. See, as bad as I have it, no money in my pocket and broken, I'm behind on my bills so bad I can't pay them. Still have a house and a roof over my head. I have a controller that I can turn on that warms it up. How much longer? I don't know. I'll probably be living in that box under the street. And I guarantee you, I'll still, if anybody asks me, I'll go help them. Not for just money or comforts for me, but because God gave me a talent. He instilled me with a mechanical mind. There's not hardly anything that's machinery I can't figure out how to fix and make it work. God gave you something to do. Use your mind. If that's all you have no other tools in your life, use your mind. Think. There's ways that you can make money. Yes, sir. There's always some way to make money. But how you make that money is how God is going to look at you. Did you cheat and steal somebody? Huh? Did you? You got away with it. Oh boy, I'll do it again. And then you don't know, you just turned on that southward path and you're walking down the steps into hell. Yes, that is the hell that you walk into. If there is no heaven or hell, the hell is inside of your mind. Think about it. Every person that ever committed suicide had things working on their mind. It's just the strong will survive and the weak shall die. That's the way it's been since we were placed on this planet. Everything. Mother Nature is no respecter of anybody. She don't care. She builds everything. She built your land that you live on. She gives you the green grass in your yard. She gives you the animals that you eat to feed yourself. This is an abundant world. They talk about, oh, there's no fuel. We need to figure out some kind of alternative energy because we're doing damage to this planet. I got news for you. Mother Nature's been storing liquid sunshine for billions of years. It comes out the ground in the form of oil and gas. Did you think it was happenstance or just the way things are designed? I think it's the way things are designed. We're here to use all of our resources. They're here for us to use, so let's use them. Stop all this nonsense about you trying to save this or you're saving that or you're going to do this or you're going to do that. What you need to be worried about is to build us something to get us off of this rock and get us out into space and carry us forward. It's something you worry about carbon dioxide, you're worried about the ozone layer, but yet and still you think you're safe because you did something good today. What if an asteroid comes out of left field and hits this planet? Life as we know it is gone. Only the very strong shall survive. Get over yourself. I'm begging you, please. Wake up, America. We're the shining city or the light that the world looks for. Thank you for listening to my rant. Please pass it on.